Hey guys, Wayne here from H2TechVideos, going over some tips and tricks for Windows 10 today, and going to show you a couple of things that are going to blow your mind that you never knew you could do with Windows 10, and a couple of little tips to help you be a little more efficient with how you use your new computer. So, first thing we're going to go over is a really cool thing they've added where whenever you save a file, there's a place you can go to find it quickly in case you forgot where you saved it or didn't know where it saved or whatever. So I'm just going to open up a Word document and I'm just going to name it Hello It's Me after Adele's song, right? And then I'm going to hit save and just find a quick spot to save it in. Hello It's Me. Let me save it there. Okay, so I'm gonna save this file, right? Let's say you just type something, you spend all this time, you close it out and you can't remember where it's saved, or you think it's in documents but it's not. If you come down here to this little yellow folder, the File Explorer, it's gonna automatically open up what's called quick access. This is different from like my computer. It's sort of a shortcut to like frequently used folders and recent files. So what I just saved, it's right here, and it will actually show you the last 20 files that you've saved. And if I click on it, you'll see it's going to open up what we just saved. There it is. So I use that a lot. Let's say you're, trying to find a picture you just edited, or again a document or a PowerPoint you just created. Now you have that quick shortcut that's right there under recent files. So that's going to be our first tip right there. Our second one is going to be the start menu, which definitely really excited this is back. This was definitely gone for a long time. So you can actually customize this. As you can see, mine looks a lot different from what yours probably looks like when you first start the computer up. And we can customize it just by right clicking on the tiles that are here. So if I right click on this, I can resize it, make it bigger or smaller. As you can see, these are what the smaller tiles look like. This is the medium. And then let's say I want to make the male a little bit bigger. I'm going to resize it and make it wide. And now it's a little bit wider. Or I can go and make it large, and it takes up a whole square, which is kind of cool. So if you have like mail, it'll actually show you the last couple of emails that you have. So you've really got some cool options there. You can also right click and you can just unpin it, and when you unpin it, it just takes it off of the start menu altogether. So if you have a lot of junk on here that you don't use, just right click, unpin from start, and it's gone. That easy. Okay, you even have an option to uninstall it if you're like, I don't want this on the computer at all. Click that and you're done. So that's going to be our next tip right there. I'm going to jump over into one of the tricks, which is this little search box down here is a great tool, and it's been on Windows for a long time, but never this like right in our face, right? You usually have to go to search. So now it's right here, and you can use this for 4 really important things. I can search for computer files, I can search for a program, I can search for setting options, or I can just search the web. So just to give you an example, I'm going to type in that file we just created, Hello It's Me. So then I click on these little dots up here, and then I go to File, and then that will actually make it specifically just search for that one thing. Okay, now maybe I want to search for a setting, so I maybe type in sound, and it's already found some pretty good ones here, but if I just click here, I can narrow it just to setting options, so then it doesn't give me all the other junk. And again, programs, Photoshop, and these are the 2 I have. Or I can just search the web. New movies. New movies in theaters. And the first option, it actually tells you under here, search the web. I'm going to click, and now it's going to open up, and I get to see all the new movies that are in theaters and see if there's anything worth me watching. So that's a really small little tip there, but just know you can do a lot more with that than just search for files. So that's why I wanted to go over that. The next thing, this is a really fun feature, and I've been using this a lot more, is in Windows 10 there's a built-in alarm clock and timer. So if I just type in alarm, you'll have this option that comes up, alarms and clocks. Let's go ahead and click on it. So I can actually set little alarms or timers. There's a stopwatch, and there's also a world clock, so I can look at different parts of the world and just basically hit plus, and I can type in another country. Let's say I type in Jordan, or maybe like Europe, or obviously type in a specific place, maybe France. There we go. So type in France, and now I can see what time it is there, see what the time difference is. But I love the alarm, because this literally, I can set it in the morning to go off, or I'll even set little alarms if I'm working. I only want to work on this for like 30 more minutes. I'll do that, or I'll set a timer. You can even ask Cortana to do it for you. I have it turned off right now, but in here you could actually ask Cortana to set an alarm for you, and it'll set it using this app right here. Also our little stopwatch. So again, this is a fun feature. You can have this sitting on the computer, just so you can actually see how much time you're working, and that's all built in. Now, one recommendation I have is, so go to the search, type in alarm, and right click on it, and you can pin it to start. So now it's going to actually be on our start menu. So if I click on the window button, there's our alarm clock right there. So that's another way you can use that start menu. You can pin other programs to it, again, specifically what you use the most to make your time more efficient. Our last little tip is going to be for the what's called Action Center. If you come down to the bottom right here, there's a little like notification box, and when you click on there, this will show you your Action Center, which is full of a lot of useful information that you probably never even knew was there. So whatever email account you have on the computer, it will actually show you your last few recent emails. It'll show you any important notifications the computer is trying to tell you. So for example, my Norton expired, so it's telling me, hey, you're not protected anymore. Something didn't uninstall properly. And I also have some options down here for like connections. If I want to like connect to a Wi-Fi, you can set quiet hours so the computer won't make noise like between a certain hours of the night. I have a shortcut to settings, or I could make some notes. Click on notes. It'll jump right into Office OneNote or Microsoft OneNote, and it'll let you keep notes. And a lot of people don't even use this program too often, but it's a very efficient program that will let you create different notebooks for different things and take really detailed notes, add pictures, draw things. Very intuitive, and all that just happens right here in the Action Center. So definitely encourage you to use this, because this is a great resource. Even with connections, if you're trying to connect like a Bluetooth device, if your computer has Bluetooth, or you could be trying to connect to a monitor, like this is going to allow you, it basically will tell the computer to search for all these different things. Sorry, Bluetooth, wireless, Wi-Fi, gigabit, whatever. So this has been just some quick tips and tricks on Windows 10. We're going to do a lot more videos, but I just wanted to start with a basic one, just teach you a few things you can have fun with Windows 10. I hope you guys found this helpful. Make sure you like, favorite, and share the video if it was helpful. Make sure you also subscribe to H2TechVideos, and have a good one.